Again, Minotaur, as I said, it's already expected by by Onyx Esports to take the Minnow.
For the last pick of the Burmese goals, I actually, expected a Franco or a Minotaur to be picked. But the Minotaur, obviously a better choice at this point. They want that CC, they want that Minoan Fury, and also that tankiness that comes along with it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get into the game. This is going to be Onyx Esports, the Indonesian representative, against the Burmese Ghouls, the Myanmar representative.
Absolutely beautiful game there being shown by Onyx Esports in the previous match. Can they do it again? That is the big question. Will Burmese Ghouls be able to fight with this composition, or will they leave with a 2-0 in this one?
Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a best of 3, so we are gonna get into the game right now. For Onyx Esports, we have Psycho on the Tigreal, Antimage on the Hayabuza, Drian on the Akai, Sasa on the Cho, and Udil on the Gujan.
And of course, for Burmese Ghouls, Ruby DD on the Lunox, Ice on the Minotaur, Ace on the Leonboard, CGO on the carry, and PVNDV on the Kaja.
Alright, so standard laning phase, clear out the mid lane waves and go back to the jungle so they can get that extra EXP and also buff from the jungle. But look at this, Antimage is already starting the farm himself.
Yeah, and again, the farm is going to be what separates Onyx Esports from Burmese Ghouls right now. Because if they rely on early game fighting, they are at a disadvantage. Because the moment, by the time you reach their target, as Onyx Esports right now, you're already low HP because the carry gonna whittle you down. The Lunox, how do you even get near a Lunox by just walking towards them? You can't do that. So early game is definitely Burmese Ghouls still. Like the last game, it's gonna be their win condition to win the early game. Otherwise, Onyx Esports will have a huge advantage in the later stages of the game.
And Sasa and Antimage, these are comfort picks. Sasa on the Cho and Antimage on the Hayabusa. These two are the superstars of Onyx Esports, and let's see just how much of an effect they can bring. And the knockup is going to come in on Burmese Ghouls, 3 people, but they will be backing out safely. Ruby DD just dishing a bit of damage.
Yeah, that's good security. They got the crab, so that kind of slows down the level 4 of Onyx Esports here. And that's very, very important. Hashtag Onyx win if you want Onyx Esports to win, or hashtag BG win. Or put there for the Burmese Ghouls.
To support the Burmese Ghouls, and now the first card is going to come in for the Akai, and the carry will fall so early into the game. This is going to be really bad.
It is. I mean, you gave the Hayabusa the head start that he really, really wants. And again, it's very powerful.
Oh my goodness, the flicker comes in, but not a Divine Judgment is going to connect. Udil was like, what are you doing?
What was that?
And Psycho is going to come in on PTNDV.
Oh, it was fine, it's fine. I feel like it's fine, but now the problem, how do they answer the Onyx Esports attack? Right now, Sasa, he even flickers in for the Ruby DD Lunox, but looks like Ruby DD going to be able to dodge at least that one.
They took advantage of the fact that 2 of Kaja's main escape tools were used, so they converged on him right away, and super good capitalization for Onyx Esports.
And if Burmese Ghouls wants to get ahead, they should not repeat what happened there. Like, they should not have small mechanical mistakes.
Yeah.
That is a no-no if you're fighting against Onyx Esports, man.
They were looking for Udil, and Udil was super confused. Like, why did he flicker in? He didn't even land a single Divine Judgment on me, and now he's the one who died a few seconds later.
That was so weird, and of course, man, it's gonna be a big question of whether or not Burmese Ghouls even can survive here.
Ultimate coming for the Tigreal. The knockup is going to come in as well. The Order Brilliance is going to be used. And the Hayabusa will be taking that kill for himself. And Antimage is getting the lead that he wants. Ladies and gentlemen, this is dangerous for Burmese Ghouls.
Shurikens and daggers are all it takes. Even just a fist and a kick. And Onyx Esports, they're already doing whatever they want to do around the map, which is a bit surprising. Again, I was predicting Burmese Ghouls should have a strong early game, but they're not showing that at all.
They're not showing how much of an effect they can deal with on an early game, and the Phantom Steed is going to be called, and Psycho is in big trouble, pushed back to the turret, and he will survive with just 1 hit left up his sleeve. And Ace super frustrated about that one, I'm sure.
I mean, I would be too. But right now on the top lane, it's non-stop pressure. Burmese Ghouls trying to take some part of the map for their own. So again, very frustrating. Mr. Ace, he's still 0-0-0, but still farming up. So at least he's not dying. That's the bright side
Still
here
not dying.
for the Burmese Ghouls.
But Onyx Esports, they do have a 3-kill lead and 2K gold lead as well. This is looking super bad for Burmese Ghouls, but they still have a chance. They still got hope.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong composition, to be honest. They need to make use of it. Psycho with a dive in.
And here we go. A clash is going to happen. The Cho with the Wave, the Dragon, and the Minoan Fury is going to be activated as well. In the backline, the Hurricane Dance is going to be activated. Hayabuza in the backline just assassinating people. The Flicker is going to be used over the wall. And they will be backing away from this one safely. They don't want to get more kills.
That is not bad at all. Great disengage. And again, they still lost a lot. And they are probably going to lose the turtle. But let's see what they're going to do about it. Riyadh with a preemptive jump there. And no Hurricane Dance, but the turtle will go over to Onyx Esports because of that.
I don't think they will contest. I don't think it's a good idea to contest in the first place because they're just going to get killed. That's a Minotaur.
Yeah, very, very scary. At the same time, you know what? There's just so much early on burst damage because of the turtle buff as well.
And here we go. Tiger is going to converge on Ace, but that is a big mistake, my friend. The Divine Judgment is going to be used onto him, and he will fall to the hands of the carry.
A bit of an overextension there from the Tigreal, and then resulted to him losing his life. It's 4v5. Can something happen here?
And let's see, Burmese Ghouls do have the advantage right now. Udil is going to be converged on as well. 2 kills so far for carry.
Yeah, that's a 1-for-1 trade. Lunox for a Gushin.
Antimage though.
Antimage.
And also Sasa, the superstars, is just pushing in the top and bottom lane.
Stop these guys, man.
Stop these superstars, honestly, because you guys are going to lose if you're just going to leave Antimage and Sasa alone.
And right now, I feel like that's not going to be a problem for Onyx Esports. Let's give away a kill, but let's take 2 towers in return. Itemization looking real good here. The Onyx squad, the Burmese Ghouls are slowly catching up.
Onyx
Esports
very slow. Yeah, Onyx Esports' rotation is super good to the point that they can just respond quickly as soon as hostility connects. And now Ace is going to converge on Sasa, but Sasa so dominant against Ace, and Ace is just super frustrated right now.
Yeah, I mean, as a Leomord, you need a lot of items as well to be strong. Flicker in by Psycho! Great brilliance to dodge!
And Divine Judgment is going to be used. Psycho is going to be put to low health right now. Going to be converged on the Lunox as well. The burst damage comes in, and they will be backing away once more.
Man, Onyx Esports, they're pulling off surprise by surprise. Psycho almost got the Lunox, but Lunox has a good timing.
Sasa is going to come in as well. The killing spree for the Hayabuza in the background off screen.
Have you counted how many off-screen kills has happened because of how strong Antimage is?
And here we go. Antimage is going to converge on 2 people. It's a 2v2 so far. And Ace has to back away. So much damage coming in from Antimage. And this is what I was talking about. If you leave Antimage and Sasa alone, they will be a force to be reckoned with.
And that is showing that right now here. On the stage, solo turtle there by the Gushin. And now the Shadow Kill coming up into Ace. Suffering a lot of damage. Gonna be able to save their PV and NDV, but they're being pushed back into their base now. They're locked in.
The pressure, the map control, the entire control, the entirety of it. Onyx Esports is just absolutely dominating Burmese Ghouls so far. They don't have any response just yet, but in the background as well, off screen, Minotaur is going to be taken away.
So many sudden deaths here.
And look at this, another dash in for Psycho, but not going to find anybody.
You know how good they are? Even our own cameras cannot catch up with how fast the kills are happening. That's how good Onyx Esports is, especially Antimage on the Hayabuza.
With just the blink of an eye, Hayabuza just kills anybody at this point. And now they're all Burmese Ghouls. They're all staying together at this point. You know, a simulation is gonna happen for Burmese Ghouls. It's gonna be this way. What? Guys, let's stay together.
Yeah.
Let's not get solo killed all the time, please.
That's right. But the problem is, if you do that, Psycho is gonna pull you all in again with a huge explosion. That's something I wanna, I wanna highlight that. Yeah. I think Onyx kind of thought about that. If you stick together too much, you're a threat. Tigreal is a big problem. So either you spread out and then Antimage will kill you because you're separated, or you stick together and then Psycho is going to take you because you're compressed.
Psycho so far has a 60% kill assist. He has 5 assists in his book right now, and that's 9 kills for Onyx Esports, and they always got to be wary for this Tigreal.
Yeah, the Tiger as well. Even though he's 0-3 right now, he's still one of the biggest headaches for Burmese Schools right now.
Antimage is going to converge on the Ruby DD. Order Brilliance is going to be used as well. Udil, so low, will be backing away safely. That was kind of a big mistake for Onyx Esports if they hadn't back away.
Yeah, but for the meantime, Sasa, of course, is pushing on the bottom side. And no place to go for the Burmese Ghouls except to stay in their camp.
Now, if you look at the map right now, Antimage is converging, just attacking that Lord right now solo. And Burmese Ghouls do not have an idea. They probably do have an idea, but they're just too scared to contest.
And scaredness is getting to these guys because right now, Antimage is soloing this.
They're
He doesn't
so
care.
afraid right now, and Psycho is going to come in as well. The immobilization is going to come in. Ice stunned as well. Nothing, just a back and forth so far. And Ice just looking for that perfect opportunity to use that Minoan Fury. And still, they will choose to go to other lanes.
It's actually pretty impressive that Onyx Esports is doing this with just 4 people. There's always someone away from the other side of the map and taking control of it. And even though they're just 4 people, Burmese Ghouls can't handle it. I mean, it's so strong that what they're doing right now.
They're so pressured right now, but they can't even think about the Hayabuza. And look at that damage for Leomord, just the carry.
Yeah, Leomord, he needs to get online right now. No more excuses. Join the battle, or else Onyx Esports is gonna trample all over Burmese Ghouls right here.
And now the Lord is present up at top lane. They should be forcing a clash at this point. They know the Cho is bottom lane, but what can they do? That's 4 people. The turret almost falls, and the Lord will be taken.
Oh, here
out,
we
but
go!
in the
Yeah,
background,
shadow kill onto the hope
Ace
of Burmese
is
Ghouls.
gonna be taken down. That's a 4v5, ladies and gentlemen. Burmese Ghouls gets taken out 1 by 1.
And while this is top lane is pushing, mid and bottom lane was also happening at the same time, man.
That's just an insane amount of pressure for Onyx Esports right now, and they just can't deal with the Hayabuza and Cho combo for the pressure of the split push.
Oh, here
and
we
now
go. Another one.
is going to be used. Tiger
Implosion!
pulling him in. Implosion is going to come in as well. Ice will be melted at the top lane. They're still going for Ruby DD. Ruby D dead, in fact, and the mid lane turret will be destroyed. And ladies and gentlemen, this is potential GG. Ace is going to try to defend this as much as he can,
so
but he can't do anything. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Onyx Esports will take it against Burmese Ghouls 2-0.